Where are we? Oh, shit.
Oh, no.
I accidentally duplicated a page.
Oh, no.
GG.
Everything's falling. Everything's duplicating.
What?
What are we going
The
to do?
fuck's going on? Tell me of your
happened?
woes. I have many.
Hello, everyone.
Hi.
Hi. I didn't see you there.
I am Tarnock, protagonist. I'm trying to talk like Gabe, but it's not working. He does it so much better.
Welcome, protagonists, to the second part of this episode, where we learn of the backstories and personalities of the new Caracators who have manifested on this plane.
Yeah,
A mysterious man who doesn't seem to be any slightly abated by the elements currently around him, an entire ocean, and without any assistance. And
For all we know, he drank a potion of water breathing earlier, so...
or did some serious drugs. Or who has come into the scene by killer whale into a statue, which did and then took its fucking teeth.
And wants its bones.
We return now to wants its bones. Thanks. We return now to this scene.
So, Aryn... First thing, because I feel like we have to address this sooner rather than later, Aryn turns to the orc lady. Say, by the way, you said you were looking for your mom?
Yes.
Who's your mom? Maybe we can help.
Oh, she's been gone for years. I honestly don't even know if I'm ever going to find her.
Well, it'd be better to be able to cover more ground quickly, right? We have an airship.
As Tarnock's eating some, why don't you use old man's book?
Honestly, with my own, I have this thing, I don't even know what it is, but, I think about her, then all of a sudden I can hear her humming. And that's it. I don't even know if his book's gonna work.
Normally that's called nostalgia, but hey, there's only one way to find out if my book will work.
Eat it.
Write down your mother's name.
Oh.
You at the very least know what it is.
Well, I know that, but at the
Do
same
you
time...
know your mother's name?
Yes.
Oh, good.
Okay.
The next question comes down to, are you willing to share your mother's name?
I mean, yeah, but I don't even know if... I don't even know if I can... She kind of shuffles a little bit.
Yes.
Like you said, you don't know if your book even can tell you if it can find a dead person or not. So I don't know if I could really come to bear the truth of her being dead.
Well, we found this individual that points to the statue that's been around for a very long time. And they're moving about islands. Who knows?
Let me just... Wait,
But if you don't want to use this book to try and find a clue as to what direction to go, that's completely understandable. I respect that in a detective.
Yeah, Jacob just kind of glances over at Aryn and Tarnock and is like, "Yeah, guys, I mean, we gotta do something. I mean, we got a thing too."
I mean, yeah, rebellion and stuff in the kingdom and possibly overthrowing the government or maybe not overthrowing the government. I don't know whose side we're on right now, but
yeah, bad war, people dying.
I see.
I'm hungry.
And you're saying Fethoum was helping you with this issue?
yeah.
Yep.
We originally came here because my sister's got the chest plate that we were looking for so we could have all the armor pieces so we could hopefully break them because Evil's a jerk, but Then we kind of got involved in some kind of civil war.
I see.
Because my sisters are fighting each other.
That is quite the predicament, for sure.
I thought I had family troubles.
You'll see lots of family troubles throughout the lands. So, I can help you with your troubles if you would assist me in being able to find Fethoum.
Really?
Indeed, I am a very skilled individual when it comes to looking into basically information gathering. I have built my life around investigation and detective work, if you will.
Yeah, it would probably be a good idea to get more public opinion on the whole thingy with the stuff.
Yep, and probably just figuring yep.
Plus,
and
she turns to the orc, if you come with us, then he can help us get more information on where your mom might be.
I was just thinking that.
We need to call her something else soon, because every time you say that, I think you're looking at the orca.
By the way, what's your name?
Ebony.
Nice to meet you, Ebony. I'm Aryn. I think I said that already, but I'm Aryn.
That was the third time.
Sorry.
So, no, you're good.
yeah, Jacob's just like, either way, we gotta, either way. We should probably go around, try and find out as much as we can about all this. Like Aryn said, try and get public opinion.
All right.
Probably hit up at other sources too. Like, I'm thinking that I might try and hit up the captain of the guard or something there, or the actual local forces to see what exactly the rebels have done, because they'd know more than anyone else.
Good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Plus,
Ebony,
I can.
Go ahead.
Plus, I can speak soldier. So yeah. Okay. Sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, Ebony turns over to the whale and pokes it with her staff. Also, when your friend's done cleaning it, I'd like to have the bones.
As he throws a bone over his shoulder.
She catches it midair. Thanks.
Mid-water.
Oh, yeah, if you like bones and stuff, Tarnock eats a whole bunch of monsters and stuff, so if he eats the meat and you take the bones, then we're not wasting any monster.
I could make y'all some good armor and weapons. That's for sure. Upgrade my own, too.
Some bone weapons. Quite intriguing.
Mm-hmm.
As you say that, Tarnock holds up with his tail the bone darts he makes.
She walks over and inspects them a little.
Oh my god, you two, oh well.
Because hunter's lore.
Those are well made. Good job.
You two are peas in a pod.
As Tarnock picks up the orca by the tail and just hoists him up. Aryn, where we go now?
Probably go around town figuring out what people think of what's going on with the city and stuff.
Okay.
Yep. Like I said,
if any fish try to attack people, then you can eat them.
I like.
Yeah. I'll go try to find the cat. I'll go try and find some higher-ranking guards and whatnot. Should we all
find
meet
a
back
tavern
here?
and see if I can listen in on opinions, and maybe get a drink while I'm at it.
No.
What?
Is she not? Is she not good with drinks?
I like alcohol.
No. Bar's bad.
Why
And
are bars
honestly,
bad?
man, with the way you look, you'd probably get a lot of free drinks.
I like the sound of that.
Quite.
Last time I went to bar, Arachne stabbed me.
Well, I can attempt to go in and try and find some locations that might be a good idea to investigate first. Help you with any kind of information to make your decision one way or the other. Any particular...
Or maybe a third way. We could find a way to solve this conflict without making either of them upset. Who knows? That'd be real nice.
Indeed, it would. It would. Is there any particular location any particular piece of information you would want first, documentation-wise? From which side?
How Bethlyn's been recruiting people would be nice to know.
I see. Bethlyn. And Bethlyn is...
The queen.
The queen. Alright, so I guess I will go and try and investigate the queen then. And
don't trust her.
Never trust anyone until you know them.
Or eat.
Alright, I'll help you out with this then. So I'm gonna go and try and find some documentation in the castle area that pertains to how people are being recruited.
I guess I'm gonna hit up a bar and talk to people and be like, hey, I hear you like stuff that's going on, and basically see what public opinion is.
Tarnock will follow her while dragging the entire corpse.
Good luck getting in the door with that.
I'll probably wait out in front.
Okay.
Jacob just looks over at Ebony and is like, wait, is Ebony already going with someone else, or?
Nope, not yet.
He's like, well, I could probably use some backup in case, something bad happens.
Ooh, you can trade blacksmithing techniques, if you guys are okay with that anyway.
I mean...
Or blacksmithing stories, if you're not.
Not a bad idea.
So...
we are going off to does us information.
Yes. Just have yourself a travel around and gather a knowledge on the situation that you are currently having a situation with.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Trying to actually get more information other than just what we're seeing.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah. All right. So. Oh yeah, I gotta cram all of you guys on the map now. Probably put like some kind of sidebar thing on here at some point.
Oh man, Ebony on that light green background. Oof. Yikes.
Yeah, if anyone ended up needing to have some backup, it's definitely Jacob.
I was working on Yasuo. I accidentally closed the tab, and I just see this woman holding up an orca. Hold on, I'm gonna go back over here. It looks like she's holding up an orca. Suspiria, so swole. Okay, let's go through this. Alright, so Rick?
Yes.
Can I call you Rick?
That is my name.
Good. Alright, so as you may or may not have noticed, as you've come into this undersea civilization, reaction to you has been kind of mostly in confusion. It's like, oh wow, that's a really pale fish.
Racist.
Well,
Where are their gills?
Well, what I plan on doing, Gabe, is going into some place that is both public but empty, and doing a bit of a disguise kit. My integrated systems, I'm going to disguise myself as a Triton. Presumably someone that would go into like a royal guard kind of thing.
Come up here.
Okay.
Dog.
From what I understand about disguises, which isn't very much at all,
Yeah, I'm looking up the disguise kit real quick because I know I wrote it down in here. Oh, right. I put it in my spell books.
That's wonderful. Kit. I love it because I remember there was a role associated. Okay, especially.
In this case, it's actually integrated into my system since, so it's not really a pouch per se.
Okay. I would say ability checks.
Proficiency with this kit lets you add your proficiency bonus to any ability check you make to create a visual disguise.
Give me intelligence.
An intelligence? All right.
Yeah, not a saving throw. Go to your skills.
Oh, skills.
Yeah, because it's a saving throw. So, so it's going to be a custom skill. Put it like as a disguise kit. You do get your proficiency into it just due to the fact that you have the disguise kit.
Awesome. All right, let's do this.
If he's proficient in the disguise thingy, then he could, like, isn't he the thing? Doesn't he get, like, bonuses or something?
Yeah, I get proficiency bonus.
He gets proficiency in it.
Okay.
That's why he gets to add his proficiency to it.
Just making sure. Wasn't sure if it was, like, double proficiency or not.
Yeah, Hunter just noticed the whole Rick thing. As Rick rolled his disguise kit check.
I didn't even think of that, but okay.
Yeah, that wasn't even the joke we were going with.
No, it wasn't.
Okay, so you pretty much you come up with a pretty fucking convincing Triton. You're even blue and shit, and got like all the gills up in that.
I wonder, can I do
I'll
a
be right
tint
back.
on my own thing? No, I can't do a tint. Yeah.
Like you look like the most official Triton. Like, holy shit, that is super hyper nobility Triton. Look at that dude. I bet he has like so much seashells by the seashore.
Yeah, for the most part, what I'm hoping is that the disguise is going to be enough to just let me through instead of trying to convince others.
Basically, he wants to look like he belongs in there.
Yeah. You do. You basically do. Not a single guard even stops you.
All right. So,
An official manatee.
So my goal, while walking about the halls here, is to hopefully find some sort of documentation pertaining to recruitment procedures that the Queen is doing to get the individuals for her teams, as well as perhaps what would be another documentation kind of thing? Maybe like plans that are going on in the city to dealing with the rebels, and see if it's actually like what the queen was saying before, or if this is in fact a rouge. Granted, I don't know what the Queen said before. I'm just trying to find documentation and then present it to Aryn.
Roll me investigate.
All right.
That you have fucking expertise in. Oh shit.
Yes, I do. But there might be something else, if I remember correctly, because I am an investigator.
Oh fuck.
Let's see here. Eye for detail. Whenever you make a wisdom insight, no, not insight. Perception. Whenever you make a perception check to spot a hidden creature or object, or make an intelligence investigation check to uncover or decipher clues, I can use a bonus action. Oh, okay. So I can use a bonus action to check or spot for hidden creatures or objects rather than having it be a full-blown action.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
that's good.
So that's what it says for investigation. Now, here we go. Steady Eye. Starting at 9th level, you have advantage on any wisdom, perception, or investigation check if you move no more than half your speed at the same turn. Okay, I guess that wouldn't really matter for this one. Okay, so yeah, that's really about it.
Okay.
As long as I'm moving about half my speed, I can have advantage.
Okay, so are you like just slowly walking down? You can probably do it at a leisurely pace.
Yeah, considering I don't know exactly where I'm going per se, but I'm just kind of looking around, I'd probably be going about half my speed. So
get advantage.
It's going to be taking me a lot more time, so I might take a while to get back to everyone.
Mm-hmm. Delicious.
Delish.
All right. So.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So as far as the recruitment goes, you managed to actually find something strange about it.
Really?
Yeah. There is just the normal enrollment, but you're finding there's just okay. Having difficulty describing this in a cohesive manner. All right, here. You're seeing like someone listed twice sometimes in the enrollments, and then when you go to check on that specific person who's been listed twice, it turns out that person at some point died. And then going on to, like, a list of deceased, which they apparently keep really good records on, a good amount of this army apparently died at some point. But they're,
what?
like, no. Beforehand, like, the day to death is before the enrollment.
Oh boy, we got ourselves a necromancy.
Huh.
And in addition, you're finding that sometimes these people are being stationed. The stationing of guards seems to increase in a certain location right before the rebellion is even able to try anything. So then suddenly guards, and then nothing happens.
Quite curious.
Because, like, it's like, aha, I'm gonna... Oh, fuck, never mind. Bye.
Well, this isn't good. Now I'm almost expecting to see someone coming up behind me.
Give me a second. Oh, that's a really fucking good disguise.
Sorry, I'm back.
Okay. Moving on to, I guess, Aryn's group, which apparently includes...
Aryn.
Which is apparently Aryn and Tarnock.
Yep.
Tarnock. You said you were hitting up the bars.
Yep.
Okay. Is there any like specific questions you're asking, or just like a general how's the weather or something.
Just seeing what public opinion is on the conflict that is doing a go on, and if they think anything is strange about it. Just trying to get people talking.
And I am standing outside eating an orca in front of all those pedestrians.
Also probably keeping guard.
That too. Also, if I hear Aryn say anything, Tarnock, I'm going to go in.
Okay. I'm going to need 2 rolls. Persuasion from Aryn, which is going to be just fun, and Perception from Tarnock.
Alright.
Do what?
Perception from you and persuasion from me. Just normal, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Dark failed his initial perception check.
I didn't roll yet.
No, I meant Dark's perception check.
Asshole!
Neat. So Aryn, it's pretty mixed as far as the opinions revolve around I forgot their names. I know there's Bethlyn, but Bethlyn and Ares. It's pretty mixed. There's generally an amount of concern over how oppressive the way Bethlyn is running things. Like she seems to be hyper micromanaging things. Like she just seems to know whether or not something's going to go wrong, and then almost directly orders a specific location or even small business to do something strange or what's the word?
Out of the ordinary?
Suspicious?
Yeah, suspicious. As far as Ares concerned,
is it we'd help her if she wasn't being so extreme with her methods, or is there other concern for a thing like that?
Yeah, there would be a lot more help towards Ares in the regard that you've mentioned, but there's also a concern that the strange determination she seems to have, despite literal, actual, constant failures.
She probably should have given up by now, but still is keep going.
Yeah. And the people there's strange rumors and suspicions why hasn't she even been caught yet, and why is this even keeping going? Less why hasn't she given up? It's more how hasn't she been stopped?
If the queen can see all this stuff in advance, why hasn't she caught the leader of the rebellion yet?
Yeah. And Tarnock, you're looking around. There's a lot of guards watching this location, just staring at you from a distance.
I keep taking angry bites out of my orca. I'm just staring around. And is there a window I can see Aryn through?
Yes.
Okay.
Look at all these people fluttering around this cute-ass fish person.
They certainly fucking are, aren't they?
I tap on the glass to try to get Aryn's attention.
Do I notice this? Or am I too, busy with the patrons inside regaling stories?
Yeah, I'd say you're pretty busy, because you have to actually pay attention to, all of this stuff.
And also, ask questions to be hey, what about this thingy thing?
Right.
Well, if the guards start, doing anything like shifty, like maybe moving towards us or anything, or maybe just like sort of circling around, I'm going to go in and talk to Aryn.
Okay. Oh, no, they don't seem to be moving at all. They're just... it's either, like, roughly around 12 of them just standing across the street.
Just sort of watching, waiting.
Watching.
12 of them?
12 of them.
Okay, that kind of number, I'm going to walk. I'm going to put down my orca.
Okay.
And I'm going to walk in. Freaking just 12 casually. I'm just going to walk in and walk over to Aryn.
I figured like anything more than that be just stupid bunched up and suspicious as fuck.
Yeah, would be. Tarnock got good instincts, he ain't dumb.
Yeah, there's 356 guards outside, and they're all doing the Macarena.
Just ghost the new Ghostbusters?
Do I have to push anyone away to get Aryn?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I do it in the most I don't give a shit way as possible.
Aryn takes a sip of whatever drink she's got, because of course she has alcohol. She really likes alcohol.
Okay, so you're basically tossing small children and elderly over your shoulder.
Basically. I'm just grabbing them by the hay and throwing them over my shoulder.
Luckily enough, you're underwater, so they're not exactly plummeting to the ground.
Yep. How many small children do I throw out of my way before I get to Aryn?
I think at least 2.
Cool.
Chugs the rest of her water ale, puts down the tankard thing. Hey, Tarnock, what's up?
Guards outside. A lot of them.
Ah, really?
What me do?
I'm gonna look at my spellbook real quick. Well, if they're not trying anything, we have no reason to think they're after anyone specific.
But they're
Maybe
looking
they're just
at
making
us.
sure that like a bar fight doesn't break out.
Or your sister, the one I don't like, maybe doing something.
Let's cut over to Jacob and
Smash cut.
smash cut. Let's just slap the screen really hard.
Yeah.
Don't break your monitor doing that, because that would probably do someone. Like, what were you doing?
Yeah,
They
Jacob.
were going to talk to the knights.
Yeah, looking for guards and shit and military personnel. Haunt, you still with us?
The
Yeah.
occasional poop somewhere, yes.
All right. So Jacob's just kind of looking around. He's
Do you have to shake the bed while you scratch yourself?
yep, and he's going straight. And he's going straight for like a barracks or something.
Okay, so around this area.
Yep. And he's just sort of like, okay, so there's every possibility that I might screw up. If I
Okay.
screw up, then be prepared to run.
Oh, fantastic.
Look, I'm just saying, I don't know. I can't really guarantee how well I'm going to do with this.
Halt is my name. Hello, I'm Private Halt. Who are you?
Hi, I'm Jacob Zenlow. This is my buddy. This is my friend Ebony. Say hi, Ebony. Don't worry, it's fine. Anyway.
She kind of just stares at the guard and does that sup kind of head nod.
It's like Jacob's just kind of going over and he's like, so I have a bit of a weird question and whatnot there, but
Yes, you would, human.
he's like, how I'm something of a he just kind of smiles and says, basically, I'm something of an adventurer and I'm trying to keep an eye out for bad things, right? I was wondering how and I hear about these rebels and whatnot. Can you tell me about them?
Nasty upstarts trying to uproot order and cause chaos all over the place.
Really? How have they been doing that?
All over
Like what have they been doing about when they do that?
They're spreading panic with their words because they can't physically do anything without us being there.
Words.
So, wait.
Words are dangerous. Did you not know that the pen doesn't work underwater?
I mean, actually, yeah, that's a fair point, but
Exactly.
it's like, so they haven't actually like hurt anybody then?
Oh yes, they have.
Like physically, I mean.
Hmm?
Like, have they hurt anyone physically, or did they just say something you didn't like?
Oh, we used to have a favorite armor smith of ours, and now, well, they're not around anymore.
Took an arrow to
They've supplied so much tridents to our cause, and now there's like not there anymore
Jacob just kind of blinks, looks over at Ebony.
because they left. They were threatened very hard.
Really? Okay. So they left, but what does that have to do with the rebels?
Hmm?
What does that have to do with the rebels?
They threatened him with violence.
Really? They
Yes.
threatened the armor smith, and they left, and that's it. And that's all they've done.
Oh no! Like every time someone tried. Well, if you're just going to cut me off, then yeah, done. Apparently. Gosh.
I think Discord's doing a good job of that.
Discord,
Oh shit!
yeah.
Really?
Yeah, actually, I think there's a desync in Discord.
Oh damn! What did I say? Fuck you, Discord! I'm trying to make a Guardians PC talk some shit. All right, yeah, maybe like tell me when it starts to do that, so like I can reiterate. Where the fuck did it live? Where did it leave off?
Like I got the guard thing. I mean, I got like when I heard you say stuff again, it was like, oh, we used to have this armor guy.
He's not here anymore.
Not here anymore.
I've basically been writing
Because they
down
got threatened and stuff.
the results. I got
Okay.
rebels threatened armor smith, and armor smith left.
Okay. Anyone who seems to supply any of the military with any equipment or resources is either threatened or they try to attack. Poor innocent. Couldn't say farmers underwater, could I?
You could.
Poor innocent fishermen and weaponsmiths and
Corals.
seaweed. Can
Oh,
you
so-
eat coral?
Coralers.
Really? Well, I mean, I'm imagining with those kinds of attacks, a lot of civilians must get hurt then, right? They
Yes.
must get caught in the crossfire.
Like, they used to have a couple spellcasters, and my goodness. Have you ever seen what lightning bolt does underwater, human?
Yeah, it's not pleasant. So
No, it's not. I
Why,
used
yeah.
to know a god named Holt fucking exploded.
Oh man, I'm sorry to hear about that. And you know, and I got one more question. Like, do you know how many civilians get hit? Like, got hit? I
Like,
need to.
off the top of my head, there's not a solid number due to the fact I don't exactly have documents like right in front of my face that are just like, flip through this. I'm literally stationed right here.
Oh, okay. Is there like a place I can go for like notes on that? I'm mostly trying to track things down so that I can get better information.
Roll persuasion.
Oh boy.
Don't do that.
And here we go.
Not one.
Fuck you.
He actually rolled better than I did, although he
Net
also
19.
rolled a 19 and I rolled a 8. So that should say something about our respective charisma scores.
Okay. I'm sure there's a collateral damage report somewhere inside.
Really? Can I go see it?
I'll have to check with my superiors so I don't get in trouble. Give me a second.
Yeah, sure.
And he just goes into door.
And Jacob just kind of looks back over at Ebony and smiles. He's like, "Yay, haven't been attacked."
Yeah, but the way this guy acts, should we really trust everything he says?
Thank you.
Well, I mean, Jacob's like, well, I don't trust a word he says, honestly, but I'm mostly just trying to get an idea of, what exactly these folks think.
So, are we then going to go to the rebel side and hear what they say?
Possibly. Jacob shrugs a little bit. He's like, honestly, I'm mostly trying to get an idea of how these rebels operate more than anything else. Because if we can,
going to the opposite side for information.
Well, I mean, we can. He just sort of shrugs a little bit and is like, if we can get a hold of casualty reports on how much collateral damage happens and whatnot. I mean, the rebels might fight for a good cause, but at the same time, if they're willingly putting civilians in danger at every opportunity,
But you're doing that from someone from the opposite side. You're trying to get information on a person's enemy by going to the person and not the enemy. Each side is going to say the other one is bad.
Jacob just kind of looks over and is like, numbers don't lie.
But
okay.
They do when we
okay.
All
right. So just as you say that, so another guard bursts out and somersaults under the water, stands up in front of you, and fucking you know how you the fucking money slap, except it's like with documents. It's like, aha, here you go, and just whap.
And Jacob just kind of looks over and smiles and. He then proceeds to look up, and he kind of like, he just kind of like brings a hand behind his back and whatnot, and starts making some various different making some various motions behind his back and whatnot, and he says, "And you are certain that these are 100% the truth and nothing but the truth, correct?"
Oh my god.
Shit, man, I wish I could see the DC for that.
It's, there must be a charisma saving throw, and sorry, hang on a second. Why the hell did that not work? Okay, let me put that through.
You gotta tick it in. You gotta click the checkmark thingy.
Paladin.
You gotta...
I'll get it again. 1 second.
Please do.
Fuck. Okay. Hang on.
You didn't click the check mark.
There we go.
Yay, there you go. Okay. Okay. Critical as well, guys.
They know.
Until spends ends. First turn. So is aware of the spell and can thus avoid advancing questions to which normally respond with a lie. Interesting thing to pull out. So as you do this, it's like, no, these are all lies, complete fabricate. Hey, wait a minute.
Jacob just kind of looks on where he's like, that's all I needed.
Johns.
And he's like, time to run!
Did I not tell you? Also, how did you do that? But did I not tell you?
Jacob's like, no time to explain, come on!
Meanwhile...
starts running as well.
Fucking incredible.
It's like, Jacob's just like, basically...
I think that's the first time this spell has actually worked to our advantage.
I know, right?
No, fantastic.
Jacob just kind of looks over at Ebony and is like, Jacob just
I'll
kind of
be right back. I need some water.
Mostly looks over at Ebony and whatnot and goes all like, I have a logic behind this, I swear. I'll explain it to you in a little bit.
Yeah, please, when we're not getting chased.
Okay, yeah, you are in fact actively being chased. Oh god. That was amusing. So since Nib's going to get water, back to Rick. Hey, Rick.
Hello, how are you?
I could be doing a lot of things. I could dance under the moonlight and kick a fish.
That's Amore.
Oh my god.
Oh shit, it's Amore! Kick it!
No! Don't kick Mores! That's my favorite animal. Shame on you.
How dare, Gate?
Well, I feel I feel completely responsible for this, and I actually don't know which moray. Like, are we talking moray eel, or is there another type of moray?
Love.
Okay. So, Rick.
Yeah.
So you're starting through five. What is due with your knowledge?
Well, with my does knowledge, let me go and check, because I've been writing down key things that we might need to know for deciding of both sides.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I found out the one thing that Aryn wanted to know about with the do-it-does of how does recruit of people, or how does get people recruit.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, friends.
Hello,
Haru.
welcome to the session, Haru.
My apologies. I misread the channel name. I apologize.
It's fair enough.
It's all right.
Very good.
It happenstances.
So, oh man, I can't remember the second thing that I wanted to find out, because there was two things. It was recruitment and
Something about the rebels?
yeah, I think it might have been something about the rebels. I mean, we already know how she can predict the future, so that doesn't really concern me as a player as much.
Mm-hmm.
And my character probably wouldn't be looking into it that closely. He'd probably ask Aryn about it later.
Mm-hmm.
Shit. What was the other thing that I wanted to know about?
Well, this is a recording, and you would be able to check.
Yes.
And the next... Yeah.
So, documentations. That's what I'm looking into. I'm looking into any kind of documents that they have on people. Shit, I'm coming up with a blank. So we've pretty much figured out, or I've figured out about they're recruiting dead people, or they're re-recruiting dead people.
Mm-hmm.
Now, these dead people, they were civilians before?
Yeah, it's a mix of like dead civilians and dead veterans, I guess.
So is everyone in the army undead?
There's a large percentage, but it's not the whole.
Okay.
Okay. So there seems to be increase in...
Man, we should have come up with a way to
stations.
communicate this information to each other before we split up.
Does that make sense?
Shit,
Yeah.
did you even set a rendezvous point?
We probably were like, let's meet up back at the fountain in like an hour or something. Or maybe longer than an hour, because Nace's thing would take time. But
Yeah. I seriously...
come to think of it, does he have a sending stone?
No.
Nope. Okay, we'll have to get him one then. Maybe an upgraded one once that's finished being made, but...
Yeah, probably that.
And that turn out to be like walkie-talkies. You stick a tiny stone in your ear, and it's like AirPods.
That would be
awesome.
No,
he can't hear us.
That would be freaking awesome.
Like,
Rock pods.
Rick, look at the guard coming up behind you. Oh god, he's got his sending stones in. He can't hear us.
Well, since I can't seem to fully remember, I think it was something about the rebels that I wanted to find out. Any of the captured rebels becoming guards? Did I find that out?
Oh, that's a good question. Actually, it seems to be the other way around.
Captured guards becoming rebels?
No. That would be hilarious. Okay, not you. Well, fuck you. I'm joining the rebellion. Oh no! We should have thought this through before randomly grabbing our guards. Like a lot of lists, as far as known rebels, seem to include people who were previously part of the guard.
Before they died?
There's at least two. As far as like dead and then guard. And then...
I think what I'm trying to figure out when I'm trying to piece this puzzle together is the names that I'm seeing of the guards that are essentially defecting to be rebels.
Mm-hmm.
Are they also on the deceased list before being recruited?
They're okay. So are you saying if there is some some undead guards who have been put to the rebellion?
If there was some guards that went to the rebellion because they're rebelling or whatever, or they're being a spy.
Okay.
They go and do the rebellion thing and end up getting caught by the guards, and then they get processed by being by possibly being killed and then being brought back as another guard. Is that name that I would see that went to the rebellion, are they on the already dead list that got re-recruited list?
Also, the idea of are there any undead people who then defected is also nice to know.
That's actually what I was sort of saying. There seems to be at least a couple revived guards who are now part of the rebellion list.
I see.
So either those guys are or were spies, or like this method of raising the dead is like gives them the free will.
Okay. Well, I'll have to not bring this list because I'm just going to try and keep this in my mind as to who is on this list, and I'm going to try to list off this when I meet up with Aryn next. I got a pretty decent history skill.
And someone starts walking up behind you, Rick.
All right.
Oh man, he predicted it.
Uh-huh.
It's that girl.
It's the one Tarnock likes.
Yeah, oh boy, I can't wait for this to backfire on Tarnock.
So, okay, so she just walks up? Or what?
So far, that's all.
Like in the bar, or like is she out in front?
No, this is with Rick.
With me.
She what? She what?
Let's move Aryn and Tarnock like over here so we're not as confused.
I thought it was.
Yeah, because holy fuck. She walks up behind Rick and suddenly places her hand on his shoulder.
Rick turns around. Good day.
Hi there. Who are you?
What are some common Triton names? Gate.
Fuck. Let's find out.
My name is
Nemo.
Swordfish.
My name is Triton.
Right. I am Fish Eye.
My name is Beta.
All right.
Jason Beta.
Let's see.
Fish. Actually, what time are we at?
55.
Just for dramatic convenience, let's split off now and then come back.
Okay.
So maybe you could come up with a fucking name before we come back.
Well, until next time. Bye.
See you guys.
Have a beautiful time.
See, that was a good name right there. Claire.